1 second.
Facebook. Where's
Welcome.
it? There it is.
Hello.
Oh,
Welcome
yes.
to Live from Lockdown. I'm Champion Fulton, and we have a very special guest. Everyone knows, Mr. Stephen Fulton. You're the surprise.
I'm the surprise.
Surprise.
Thank you very much.
Welcome, everybody. Please say hi. I'm going to get us all set up here and then get my monitor set up and tell you guys about our show today. Really looking forward to it. Please say hi if you're tuning in. Tell us where you're watching from. Oh, hi, Chris and Adam in Georgia. So nice to see you again. And we went to the Oklahoma Sooners spring game yesterday.
Boomer Sooner.
So, Gilead, welcome. Good to see you.
Does everybody know what a spring game is?
You can tell us.
In college football, every spring the teams play themselves.
Well, the team plays, yeah.
Yesterday it was the OU Sooners against the OU Sooners. So it's really like a scrimmage. But it gives a chance for everyone to see the team and have a good time and eat a hot dog.
Well, and be outside because it was beautiful yesterday. Hello, Rodney.
We had the best weather.
Hi, Lenice. I know, what a surprise. Hello, Priscilla and Mary and James are watching. Hi, Jessica.
And today,
hi, Paul.
It's 75 degrees out there.
Hello, John
Beautiful.
and Terry. Hi, Arnie. Good to see you. Welcome. I'm reading comments. Avi says, hey, you went fishing and we just had fish tacos. Coincidence? That's funny.
We did go fishing, and we might go fishing tonight.
Well, I really hope so, because I got a new rod and reel, but I'm not good at catching anything. So. Hi, Bill and Marion. Oh, Rodney says Alabama had their game 2 weeks ago.
Ah.
Hello, Sophie. Welcome. Hi, Kevin. Hi, Dave. And a very special happy birthday to Dave's father.
Wow.
Dave, how old is your father? I think you told me. Is he 90? Tell us. Hi, Greg and Ross. Welcome. Yeah, I hear it's cool up in New Jersey today. People are saying hi to you.
I'm here.
Fun fact, Charles Glasser is sharing with us. He says, Herbie Hancock wrote the music for Death Wish.
I did not know that.
I didn't know that. I also discovered that Oscar Peterson wrote the music for The Silent Partner, starring Elliot Gould, which I didn't know that either until I was watching the movie and it said music by Oscar Peterson.
Yeah, famous movie.
Hello, Jola. Nice to see you. Oh, you guys had rain, Bill and Marion? That's good. We had rain this weekend, too. Hello, Magda in Barcelona. Sophie is in Delaware, and it's sunny and mild in Alabama. I bet it's a nice spring. Oh, Dave's father is 89 today.
Wow.
Same birthday as Ella Fitzgerald, which Paul pointed out. We're going to talk a little bit about Ella later. But this basically is...
Now, why are we talking about Ella?
Because it's her birthday today.
Today is Ella Fitzgerald's birthday.
April 25th, yes.
I was going to say, how old would she be? Was she born in 17?
I think so. Yeah.
17, yeah.
Getting my numbers right. Yeah, Silent Partner is a good movie.
I had to start telling stories, but I actually played a gig with Ella Fitzgerald.
Okay. Wait, but are we going to talk about Ella later?
I'll save it till then.
We're going to talk about Ella later because we're also doing... Oh, Rodney says Herbie Hancock wrote the music to Round Midnight as well. Hi, Joe. Well, I think we're a lot of people on that. Isn't Barry Harrison? No, that's not.
Yeah, but some of that music on Round Midnight was tunes written by Bud Powell and so forth and so on. A lot of music there. Today
is mostly going to be part 2 of Carmen McRae. And I know we talked about this book last week that we did. I have a lot of glare, sorry. About this book. I just have it here with me for some references, and I have a lot of requests from you guys that we are going to perform.
A lot of great pictures.
A lot of really beautiful photos in this book. Hi, Robert Jackson. Nice to see you. Hello,
Robert
Joyce.
Jackson.
So, Carmen McRae Part 2.
You know, there's not a lot published about Carmen. I mean, we're lucky to have that book.
Yes, but we did hear from her daughter last week, who is writing a second book. Hope to know more about that to share with you guys.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Hello, Ralph in Ohio. And yes, Rodney, thanks for reminding us. You guys, please share the video. Totally helps with the algorithm and brings more people to the show. And what week are we on? Let's ask our producer.
58.
58
Oh my gosh.
weeks.
My clothes are going out of style.
Did they not make Rent the Runway for men?
Maybe I should try that.
Because that's why that's my thing. Rent the Runway.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, we're blue today.
I love this dress you got from Rent the Runway.
Thank you very much. It's navy. But you wanted to wear red for OU.
That's okay.
So we'll
I
have
like
to.
the
We'll
blue.
do a red. We'll do a red show.
We're blue today.
But let's play some music.
Jim Dandy.
What were we gonna start with?
Well, I asked you that first.
Mother says we have. I mean, our producer says that we've been fishing too much this week and not preparing enough for the show, because about 5 minutes ago we were discussing what we were gonna play, and we really should maybe know that
Now
5
decide,
minutes
yeah.
before. But
And we haven't caught yet a fish yet.
I have a lot. Oh, Joyce, I'll answer your question after we play this song. Hello, J.R. Stanley. Nice to see you. This is a request from Facebook. Someone requested this. This is Day by Day, recorded by Carmen McRae, and also actually recorded by us. Day by day, I'm falling more in love with you. And day by day, I want you to know
I really love.
Welcome.
I really love our version of that tune on your record. What's the name of it?
The record is, I think it's on Styling.
Stylings of Champion. But it occurs to me when that song was really popular, all the girl singers were singing that song.
Girl singers.
Yeah. Well, true,
No,
right?
it's true. Yeah, it's a really popular song.
And why was it so popular?
Frank Sinatra has a great version too, as a boy singer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why was it so
I think
popular?
it's just a popular song, and I think it has great changes.
But nowadays, you go to a jam session, nobody plays Day by Day.
Nobody plays Day by Day.
But yet, at one time, everybody was doing it.
Yeah. Well, we still do it because we're super cool.
That's right.
Hi, Bruce and Julie and Aylesbury. Nice to see you. I hope you guys are having a good spring. Hello, Anne. And Carol, nice to see you joining us again. Philippe in Frankfurt. Our friends from Jazz Keller are tuning in.
Jazz Keller.
Hope you guys are good. Hi, John.
Right.
Yes, Elia asks for any song with the word blue in it. That's a good request.
We're really glad Jazz Keller is still there.
Absolutely. Hello, Janice. Nice to see you. Happy Sunday to you, too. And, hi, Nancy. Thank you. People love you, Stephen.
No, they don't either.
Hello, Reggie in Kansas City. Good to see you. Jessica. Oh, gosh. Hi, John. How are you? He just had a shoulder surgery. We're glad that you're with us and hope you're feeling okay. Hello, Francis. Olivares. Nice to see you. And Philippe. Oh, we have so many people on here today. Hi, Mark. Dennis. It's so good to see you guys. We have some requests, and I want to get right into them because I learned songs for this show.
All right.
And the first song I want to sing was a request that when I read the title, I think this came from our friend Ari Silverstein. I read this title and I thought, that's not a real song.
Let me tell you, Ari knows good tunes.
Ari knows a lot of good
He's
songs.
a real jazz fan.
And I hadn't heard of this song, and then I Googled it and I listened to it, and not only is there an amazing Carmen McRae version, which I think is where the request came from, but there's also a really great Ernie Andrews is one of my favorite male singers. There's a great version of him singing it with Cannibal Adderley Band.
That's a great recording.
And we have it on vinyl, and it's also available on Spotify. I actually shared it on YouTube, and this is this song. I'm always drunk in San Francisco. I always stay out of my mind. But if you've been to San Francisco, they say things like this go on all the time. It never happens nowhere else. Maybe it's the air. Can't really seem to help myself. What's more, I don't care. I'm always drunk in San Francisco.
but I love it.
Thank you, Joyce. Avi says, wasn't that tune written by the same guy who performed Avi's request that I sang last week? This is true. It's written by Tommy Wolfe, who wrote Spring Can Really Hang You Up the Most, and also the music to a show called The Nervous Set.
I don't know that.
I hadn't seen, but I researched a little bit into that. So yes, that is written by Tommy Wolfe. Very unusual changes. And it's funny because I didn't know that, but I was practicing the song and I kept thinking, boy, the way it goes down that whole step, I kept thinking that's really like Spring Can Really Hang You Up the Most.
Yes,
and then I looked it up and it's the same composer. So
it's really unusual changes, but yet it plays like a blues.
It plays like a blues.
But maybe, it's not blues.
Maybe for you.
Yeah, right.
But I think it makes me feel a little bit drunk in San Francisco because I have no idea where it's going.
Don't tell me you've never been drunk in San Francisco.
And I might owe you 6 bars.
You might. Yeah. I went ahead and played them anyway.
No, I'm a lady, so no.
Oh, you have to. You and your San Francisco girlfriend. I know.
I'm actually going to be back in San Francisco. You know, we're booking gigs again. We're booking tour gigs and going on the road. I'm going to be back in San Francisco in June and in Chicago in October. So many good dates coming up. So let's continue with our Carmen McRae requests and do this one that is written by Sam Jones.
Oh.
And that Carmen performs on that great video I told you guys about, which is called Jazz Casual with Ralph Gleason. It's a wonderful half-hour concert, and she talks, and they perform this tune, and she says she doesn't know what Del Sasser means, and she asks Ralph, and she says, do you know what it means, Ralph? And then Ralph sort of makes this nervous laugh, and nobody tells us what it means, and in fact, I don't know what it means.
Sam Jones, the bass player, the great bass player, wrote it, and I don't know what it means either.
And I have not found anyone who can tell me.
Maybe it was a street or something.
I've heard it was a woman.
Del Sasser.
Well, I don't know if, like a nickname maybe, or I don't know.
And what does Carmen call the song?
If You Never Fall in Love with Me.
That's a great video, by the way.
I loved you so since that first day. The angels let you leave and come my way. Don't you see what a lost lady I'm liable to be if you never fall in love with me? I'm not the girl I was before, and now you own my heart forevermore. I'll be a sailor adrift on an uncharted sea if you never fall in love with me. If you come through, say that you're mine, I'll make your life one great big Valentine. We'll build a new love world for two, and we'll find joys no lovers ever knew. I want to stay right by your side and keep your arms forever occupied. I can imagine how empty my future would be if you never fall in love with me. much.
Yeah.
I really like that song. Hi, Sergio. Nice to see you. Thank you so much, Martha. This tune reminds me of Bobby Enriquez. That's what Mark Crossland just said.
Huh.
And Kathy says, Del Sasser is translated as to one who is sassy. Yes. See, I told you. I mean, I said I thought it was about a woman, and I think you're right.
Maybe.
So Kathy says, Irene Del Sasser, it's her last name, claims to be a dear friend of Sam Jones. See, I think it's for a woman.
Probably true.
Yeah. Thank you, Kathy. And
Who's that?
oh, Kathy, and also John Quinn says he found that on a website called Talk Base. You guys are so good. I feel like if I have any questions about anything, you are the perfect research team. So thank you very much for telling us. That's crazy, right?
You know, we used to play that song at Birdland.
Well, yeah. So there's a YouTube video. I tried to incorporate that into the band a little more than 10 years ago. And as much as I love it, I feel like it was never, I mean, I can tell you guys because you're my friends, it was never a big hit.
Well, the band played it great.
It's really it's like hard. It has a lot of ensemble parts and drum parts, and we would do the song.
Fuku
and people were just like, that's nice.
It wasn't Hide back then.
No, it wasn't Hide back then.
It was Yuta, and it was Fuku, and it sounded great. We loved it.
Yeah.
And the people are like, eh.
I mean, it was cool. They were like, thanks. But not that interested.
But we liked it still.
Yeah.
I still like it.
I have a lot of lyrics here today because these songs that you guys wanted us to learn, I'm just going to go out and say are hard.
Yes, they are.
Let's actually play one was very difficult, I thought, for me to learn and to sing. This was a request from the Carmen McRae Betty Carter duet album, which I know so many of you said you loved, and I loved. I checked it out a lot last week and this week, and this is Stolen Moments. This was hard for us to work on.
Who's the guy that wrote that? Who's the guy that wrote that?
Oliver Nelson.
Oliver Nelson.
Actually, I don't know who these lyrics are by. You guys can probably tell me with a quick Google search. But they are the lyrics that Betty and Carmen sing on their duet record, which used to play on the radio station.
When I used to produce jazz radio for NPR, when this record came out, this was a really popular record.
Super popular record.
I was playing it every week.
If there was a photo in here of them.
For a while, people loved this record. And you know, where I was doing that, I was near a prison. And all the guys in the prison, they would write me letters, and they loved this record. They loved Carmen.
Well, I think Carmen and Betty together, the two sort of beboppers, and it's a very adventurous record. Like they're both willing. They're both willing to sort of be free, and I think take a chance.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you can hear that on the record. I mean, there's.
Oh, thank you. Are these Mark Murphy lyrics? Because I found different lyrics by Mark Murphy for this song. So I wasn't sure if he also wrote this set because there are two separate versions of lyrics to this song. So I don't know if these are the Mark Murphy lyrics or not, so that's why I didn't say it. Yeah, totally. Oh, Joyce, I was going to answer your question. Flying is super easy right now because almost no one is flying. So the airplanes that I've been on, I fly Delta, are basically empty. Not very full, and it's very pleasant because there's no traffic and there's no one in line at security, and I got to Newark and I thought it was closed because there was nobody there, and I went in to the Delta counter. You've seen it. Yeah. I went into the Delta counter and I said, what happened? Are the flights canceled? And the lady's like, no, come on, we'll check you in. So flying is very, actually almost a pleasant experience this time. I know I love flying, but there are really hardly any people around.
Yes, you love to travel.
I like flying.
I know
it's exciting. Like you're in a tin can in the sky, and like you get a little food, and
what?
It's like a picnic in the sky.
Right. What's not to like?
So this is Stolen Moments, and for those of you guys who like to know what key we're in, this is blues in G minor. There are
Weird.
Yeah, it's super weird. Thank you guys so much. That's Stolen Moments. Yes, thank you. I think John looked it up. And these lyrics are by Gail Fisher. Thank you. Oh, hey, Lacey. Nice to see you. Joyce, I'm glad you like that Picnic in the Sky. It does sound like a song title. I thank you guys for liking that song. John says you played a proper banana lick. Do you remember what the banana lick is?
No.
He told us, and I don't remember.
Yeah, I've heard him say that before. I don't know what it is.
Oh, thank you. Dave says that he really liked that. It sounded different. Thanks, Rick. Thank you, Bill and Marion. Really an unusual song because it's a blues, a minor blues, but the melody to me is in a different key than the song.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm confused.
And the harmony's in a different key.
The harmony's in a different key, so I found it really confusing. Like what key?
But Oliver Nelson.
What key are we really in? I don't know.
That was really a famous record for Oliver Nelson.
The blues in the abstract truth.
Yeah.
So the abstract truth of Stolen Moments is that it's
pretty abstract.
It's in many different keys. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe it's in all the keys.
That's a great record.
Maybe there is no key. Like they say in The Matrix, when the little boy or little girl says, there is no spoon.
Well, Freddie Hubbard plays a key on there. I mean, he seems to know what he's doing.
Yeah. Lacey says he loves playing minor blues. I do too. Lacey, do you know Shipwrecked Blues? That's my favorite minor blues, and it's very rare. Do you know that one?
Mr. 5x5.
You would like that one, especially because Lacey is our friend who lives down in New Orleans. I feel like that would be a good song for New Orleans.
Yeah, you bet.
So that was Stolen Moments. Thank you guys. And I have more songs here. Oh, let's do this one. Gilead, our friend, told us about the song, and I looked it up. This is a tune that Carmen McRae, who we're talking about today, Carmen McRae, part 2 of our talk on Carmen, wrote this song, which is called Dream of Life. And there's several recordings, or at least, there's 2 recordings I found of Carmen singing it. But most interestingly, it is recorded and performed by Billie Holiday, 1939. So that means Carmen wrote this song before she was 18, or when she was 18.
Yeah, amazing. Presented
it to Billie Holiday, and Billie recorded it. And she recorded it on those sides. Those are the late 30s sides with, oh my gosh, Teddy Wilson.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, with Teddy Wilson. Very famous recordings. And really prime Billie Holiday, if you guys know your Billie Holiday stuff. And I was very interested. I never knew that the song was written by Carmen McRae, and I think it's a very advanced song lyrically and harmonically for an 18-year-old person.
I did too. Yeah.
So we are going to play it for you guys right now. This is called Dream of Life. And we are in A flat, which is the key that Billie Holiday is in.
And remind me where the bridge goes.
Are you serious?
Yeah. What do you mean, am I serious? Am I serious? Yeah, I forget.
A 2-5 to A?
Oh, yeah, I got it.
And then a 2-5 to G.
I got it. Yeah. Okay, I got it.
My life was empty when you went away. Even the blue skies above had turned gray. But now that you've come back, my dream of life is here to stay. Those little quarrels that tore us apart, oh gee, I can see they were wrong from the start. But now that you've come back, my dream of life is here to stay. I can't seem to see just what you see in me. I guess love is really blind. This world seems so grand now that you understand. It's you I adore, it's you I live for. Life is sublime now that you're here with me. Please keep it in mind and don't stray from me. Now that you've come back, my dream of life is here to stay. Thank you guys so much. That is Dream of Life.
Thank you.
Written by Carmen McRae, and Janice, Carmen's daughter, says she wrote that when she was 15. Wow.
Oh, really?
Right, which would have been 1935.
Now that's amazing.
Yeah, it's totally interesting. And some people are saying, Robbie says, "Wow, those bridge changes." Yeah, they're simple.
Well, for those of you keeping up at home, the tune's in A flat.
We played it in A
the
flat.
bridge goes to A natural.
But a 2/5 to A on the top of the bridge, not A on the top of the bridge.
Very strange.
The 2/5 makes it really different to the ear, I think.
It makes it interesting to play.
And I love the simplicity of coming out of the bridge, you know. And then there you are back in A flat.
Right.
It's very, very, very interesting.
She was
I like
clearly
that a lot.
studying her chords at the time.
Yeah, and she also played piano. If you guys didn't know that.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. That's right. She was a
just
pianist.
in case people didn't know. But I think it's good, and it's really of that time too. I think of the late '30s, the lyric and the melody, and it's very.
That's a good song.
Interesting. So I enjoyed learning that, and I thank you guys for telling me about it. I think Gilead told me on YouTube. Thank you. Avi is reminding us. Thank you so much, Avi, reminding us that if you guys are enjoying the show, please feel free to tip and donate. The links are here in the text box somewhere, and
right
there you can tip on PayPal, Venmo, Zelle, through my website, and you can also buy CDs if you want to buy the music to have at home. I will send you a CD. There's a new thing in the store. Have you noticed it, Stephen?
You know, I haven't been on your store this week, so what's in there?
This is my reaction.
Yes.
There's a new package.
Oh.
Yes.
What is it?
It's the 3 CDs that I feel like if you're new to my music and new here on the show, new watching Live from Lockdown with us.
A lot of people are.
That there's 3 CDs that I think are really the definitive collection.
Oh, what do you think of the definitive collection?
Birdsong.
Yeah, the new one.
Speechless.
Yeah, Speechless is a good trio record.
And the Stylings of Champion.
Yeah, yes, that's right.
So that is called, I think, I don't know what it's called in the store. Who runs the store anyway?
I don't know.
But anyway, there's music on the store if you guys would like to buy
Sarah
CDs.
Patrick, I think.
Yeah, Sarah runs it. So let's play blues.
I'm up for it.
Okay, so I don't know. Oh no, there's another song that I'm going to get to from Carmen, but we're going to take a short break to talk about Ella Fitzgerald's birthday today, April 25th.
Oh, Ella.
I'm holding this record because this is one of my favorite, I don't mean to cover her face, I'm sorry. This is one of my favorite records, the Pablo record. The band is amazing and the tune list is great. Ray Brown, it's got all my favorite people on it. Clark Terry, Sweet Edison, Zoot Sims, Lockjaw, Joe Pass, Tommy Flanagan, Ray Brown, and Louis Bellson. This is a great record.
Good as it gets.
For Ella. And since it is her heavenly birthday,
so she'd be 104?
I think that's right. You guys let me know. But we wanted to play a few tunes.
Well, now I was going to say I played with Ella.
No.
Well, not exactly, but when I was with Woody Herman, and we did a concert in Germany with Ella's quartet, or Ella's trio, rather.
You mean like it was like a double feature?
We opened for her.
I see.
We were in Stuttgart, I think, in a soccer stadium. It was like 70,000 people in there. It was ridiculous. And we were on tour, and we had a pretty good band. And at that time, I was featured trumpet section player in the band. Soloist. And we played the hour before her. And her dressing room was right next to ours.
But you didn't, did you meet her?
I went over there to meet her, and Norman Granz and her were in there, and they were kind of busy, and I backed off. So I didn't meet her, but we opened the show for her and her trio.
Saw her show? Because I never saw her in person.
No, I stayed around afterwards to watch her, and I was watching her backstage too.
Was it pretty great?
It was ridiculous. It was great.
What year-ish?
This was 84.
I see. Wow. That's cool. No, I never got to see Ella or Carmen McRae. I never saw.
Those people went insane when she came out there, which was nice because they were so hopped up waiting for her
Oh, they were
that they treated us like we were royalty.
That's sometimes the thing, like if you're the opening act for someone like that, I think it could be either really hard or it could be really good because people are really in a good mood.
Right, that's the way it went.
Looking forward to seeing the main act, and so they can be very generous.
Right. I mean, we never got that kind of response from a crowd while I was with the band.
Hi, Hide's on there. Oh, hi.
Except for the Ella Fitzgerald concert. They people were crazy. And they loved us just as much as her. Which, you know, I don't know if they should have or not.
Well, let's play the song that we want to play. You want to play something fast today because we haven't played anything fast.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we want to do that?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Oh, switching horns. Trumpet to
Which song is this?
flugelhorn. You want to play something fast?
Okay, Ella style.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah, she'd love to do that.
I'll let you.
Also on the Carmen McRae Betty Carter record.
This is true. Good, yeah, good tie-in.
Really strange version of it.
Well, it's an adventurous version.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's the end of the set or the end of the show.
End of the show.
Because they do the do-up for quite a long time. Until Carmen, I think, realizes it's over maybe before Betty realizes it's over, and Carmen goes, bye!
And she
walks off.
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. All right. One,
It makes no difference if it's sweet or hot. Just give that rhythm everything you've got. Oh, it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
Just like Carmen and Betty
Duke
Boop.
Ellington.
Yeah, Duke
Duke Ellington, everybody. Thank you so much. Hi, Monty. Good to see you.
Now, we've done that song before on Live from Lockdown.
Well, we like that song.
We like it, and everybody likes to play it.
It's actually one of the first tunes. So we're in Oklahoma. We're in the town where I grew up. And when I first started performing, I performed not far from here at a Borders Books and Music. And on my first gig, I think I knew 8 songs. Mm-hmm. That was one of them.
That was one.
So that's... it don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. I want to play more on it. I haven't really gotten to play fast much lately.
That was nice. We should have done longer.
Hide is watching, and I do want to remind you guys that next week, which next Sunday is May 2nd, and it's a big show here on Live from Lockdown. It's a big week because
a really big show.
I will be back on the East Coast, back in New York, and it's going to be the first Live from Lockdown with the full trio. So we're going to have
the whole band?
The whole band.
All right.
Hide Tanaka on bass, Fukushi Tainaka, who you guys met, will be back on drums, and myself, and it's going to be 3 people on the show. I'm excited about it. I wanted to ask, some of you guys like to talk to me about the audio of the show, and I'm wondering, I'm really on the fence about whether or not I should mic the voice.
Oh, for the trio?
Yeah, because normally, I don't know if you guys know this, but we're performing acoustically, so obviously, I mean, we're playing into microphones for you, but I don't have a separate mic for the voice or piano or the horn.
No.
And with the trio, I'm just not sure what to do.
If you did mic the voice, you couldn't use very much microphone.
Right. But
it could work.
I feel like if, I feel like I really need to like make cookies or something for my neighbors, because we're going to have bass and drums, and then if I mic the voice, it's kind of loud, but it's evening, and I have wonderful neighbors. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I don't know what to do. So Bill and Marianne are saying yes. Thank you guys. You guys are very good with the audio. I'm going to test it.
You know, when you had Fuku before, the drums were...
I was like...
They were competitive with the voice.
He's sensitive.
And Fuku doesn't play too loud.
No.
So maybe a little mic on the voice might be good.
Yeah.
It's very small. No, not a turn down. I mean a little tiny mic. No, I'm teasing. It's a joke.
That's funny.
Humor.
But wait, I was actually, when you were saying that, I was thinking I should get a clip on.
Yeah, you could.
So you're like, no. No, okay.
No, I think a little bit of microphone on the voice would be good.
Yeah, but please don't forget to tune back in next week for a very special show. Every week is a special show for me these days.
For me, this this saved me this year from losing my mind.
That's positive.
So I think that's a good thing.
No, it's really wonderful to have, because we really miss performing, and thank you, Rich. I think it's really nice to have a focus too, like when we have the themes. I liked learning these songs and like learning about Carmen McRae and listening to her records and having something to really focus on harmonically.
Yes.
During the week. So send in your requests for the trio show next week. We still have a couple tunes here we wanted to do.
Oh, okay.
What do you want to do? So you want to do the Blue Monk and talk about that?
Yeah, we can do
So this is you guys also, many of you said how much you love the Carmen McRae Monk record, which is a classic and super famous. And I was actually in an ensemble in college that transcribed this record. But I was I was on piano. I wasn't singing at that time. Arnie says, put a blanket in the bass drum. Yeah, but actually we didn't do bass drum.
Yeah, just snare.
Just snare and sock cymbal and one cymbal, because I was worried about the bass drum because it's very loud in the building. So I was saying, this is from the Monk record, and this is called Monkering the Blues. I want you guys to know that's the word I'm saying, and it's written by Monk, and it's called Blue Monk when it's instrumental, and I hope you guys enjoy this.
Yes, yes. Uh-huh.
Finding your place in the sun doesn't come the easy way. Living is cheap, nothing is cheap, measured by the dues you pay. It takes some doing. Macarena Blue Highway, measured by the dues you pay.
Yeah, you got the blues.
Thank you guys so much. I love the blues. Oh, thank you, Monty. You know, that's the other thing. Like, I really feel like this Carmen McRae music that I've been listening to this week, so many good bands. And on that record, George Moraz is on bass, but Victor Sproles, a lot just good rhythm sections, and I really like that. I told you guys I've been trying my left hand. I've really been working on my left hand this year.
Well, yeah, with all the stride and everything.
Left hand, bass line, stride,
Yeah.
workout. And I do try to play like a bass player when I play the bass lines. I don't try to play like a piano player playing a bass line. I'm like, I am Sam Jones. Did it feel like that?
Pretty good.
I'm sure Oscar Peterson recorded Blue Monk. I cannot think of it.
Oh, everybody.
But I can't think of it right now.
No, but I'm sure.
And I've never heard anyone else sing these words but Carmen McRae. Those are from the Carmen
You know,
McRae record.
you're talking about Monty being on there,
Yeah.
saying something. Reminds me when you were a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
Monty was our bass player,
Mm-hmm.
and
In
Oklahoma City. 15 years old when we were playing 3 nights a week with her trio up there, and I was on drums. But she
Ta-da.
played the blues. She played the blues just about like she did just then. People were amazed. We played blues in her trio.
Yeah.
15-year-old
A lot.
Caucasian girl. And are you Caucasian?
I'm not really.
Oh, you're not going to say?
You're Caucasian.
No, it was amazing. And in fact, when she got to New York, she was not much older than that when she got to New York. Frank West heard her in the village in New York, heard her playing the blues, and he was like, "What?"
Steven, you're making me
No,
blush.
it's just absolutely true. Absolutely true. He was like, "Wow, this shouldn't be happening."
That's the Oklahoma tradition.
And he loved that.
That's
And so
the
did Lou
Oklahoma
Donaldson. He loved your blues
tradition.
playing back then too.
Yeah, we were just talking about the blues.
Yeah.
Lou and I.
So you're a good blues player.
That's kind of funny because I'm going to tell you guys that. So May 2nd coming up is the trio with Hide and Fuku. That's going to be really fun. And the following week after that, the theme is Count Basie, the pianist.
Oh.
Count Basie, the pianist. So we're going to be talking about Count Basie music and, of course, the big band. But we're going to be talking a lot more about his piano playing, his piano style, which is very important to me and something I love a lot. So it's going to be a fun show.
Stride-oriented.
Stride-oriented and blues-oriented.
Fats Waller style.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
That'll be fun. I can't wait to hear that.
Yeah, nothing like my father embarrassing me. I'm like, I'm pink in the face.
No, you're fine.
Thank you guys so much for joining us and celebrating jazz. Did you know that April is Jazz Appreciation Month?
I did not know that.
It's true. As the Smithsonian has it as Jazz Appreciation Month, but in our house it is Jazz Appreciation Month every day. So it's been fun to spend, of course, every Sunday with you guys, but these past two especially talking about the great Carmen McRae, and a little bit today talking about Ella. So many very beautiful and glamorous photos in this book. I was going to show one. I like this one, which is from the movie Hotel. Carmen was in, and sing the theme song. I think 1967. That's her at the piano. It's a really nice photo.
So she plays herself in that movie,
She
right?
plays herself. And
that was kind of a famous movie.
yes, Count Basie is the kid from Red Bank. Very good, Red Bank, New Jersey. That's right.
We play there a lot.
Thank you guys so much for being here today. If you want to tip and donate, you can absolutely through the links. We really appreciate it. And should we do our theme song?
Time to do it.
Time to do the theme song. Look for the silver lining whenever clouds appear in the blue. Remember somewhere the sun is shining. So the right thing to do is make it shine for you. A heart full of joy and gladness will always banish sadness and strife. So always look for the silver lining. Try to find the sunny side of life. Look for the silver lining whenever clouds appear in the blue. Remember somewhere the sun is shining. So the right thing to do is make it shine for you. A heart full of joy and gladness will always vanish sadness and strife. So always look for the silver lining. Try to find
Hey,
the sunny side of life.
go ahead, strike it out. Strike it. Yeah, Count Basie style. Ah, yes. Dance floor is open.
I forgot one thing we were going to talk about. I'm going to keep playing. I'm going to keep doing it.
Okay.
We're going to talk about the record. You guys have to talk. Live from Lockdown, the record is almost done. You read the liner notes.
That's right. We have our liner notes for Live from Lockdown.
and the cover's done, too.
The record will be out soon.
If you guys want to get it, it's going to go out to the mailing list first.
Mailing list.
So hit the link and sign up, and you'll get it. And also, look for the silver lining whenever clouds appear in the blue. Remember somewhere the sun is shining. So the right thing to do is make it shine for you. A heart part of my week, of our week. And I hope that you stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands, and please send me your requests for next week. Shout out to our producer being in the room with us here today, not remote.
Give her a big hand. Yes.
And you guys are the best. Love you. Happy birthday to Dave's father. Thank you guys for tuning in, and see you next Sunday.